Episode 65 of the Sports U podcast.
65 of them things finally under the belt. We got my guy Steven back in the cut. What's good with you, dog?
How you living, bro?
I'm all right, man. What's going on with you, Rob?
Doing well, man. Doing well. A lot of sports just happened.
Man, this has been...
Woof. What's your biggest takeaway from the past week so far?
Definitely the team owner of the New York Liberty trying to, like... I guess he was caught chartering flights for their players. Mm-hmm. And now they're trying to abolish the New York Liberty team, the WNBA team.
Ah, shit.
Yeah. They're trying to, the commissioner wants to abolish the, if I'm not mistaken, like the penalty for that because it's so big. They said they might abolish the New York Liberty, the WNBA team. Yeah. I'll show you. I will show you. Crazy. Yeah. Crazy.
I didn't know they can abolish the whole team. Wouldn't they just sell it to another one?
Think about it. They want to abolish a whole fucking team.
But why?
You know how ridiculous? Because it uses tactics of recruitment. Giving private flights to your players is a tactic of recruiting other players to come to your team.
This don't sound right. Could you look that up, please?
Yeah,
and if you can confirm all that, what you said, that's pretty insane. I wasn't really expecting that when I asked you that question.
I didn't either.
Steven, bringing in episode 65 in this past week, what will put you at what's on your radar, I guess you could say.
Well, basketball's starting to heat up, bro. It's looking like...
What do you feel about your Lakers?
What do you feel about the Lakers?
I don't want to feel about
do you still
Solo
pick their franchise?
What do you think about the Lakers?
Do I still pick the franchise over the Clippers? Hell yeah. This is not that... Look,
I like to go back every once in a while.
There's nothing that the Clippers can do in the next any kind of years that's going to really change this, bro. Like, it is what it is.
Put it back on both of us. Get them. The WNBA fined the... Well, they just fined them. Oh, shit. $500,000, and there is a discussion of termination of the franchise.
That's wild.
This has one like. Who's Matt de Blasi, bro?
Bro, I'll show you.
This
guy, bro.
How many?
Watch, bro. I'll show you.
But who is that?
No, this is a real thing. This is a real thing, bro. Hold on.
Yeah, I didn't hear about this.
This is a real thing. Let me pull it up.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get it to mine. The Lakers lost to the Pelicans. I'm pretty upset about that. I expected more from them.
I'm surprised you care.
I do care. I'm a big LeBron James fan, and I actually like the trio. I liked it going into the season. Didn't expect Anthony Davis to miss this many games, as well as Russell Westbrook just bricking stuff at the basket. Pretty simple stuff. You got to make that stuff.
He been doing that all year,
all right,
bro.
Bleacher Report. And exactly, I've never seen that before in his career.
Diminished athleticism.
The New York Liberty were fined $500,000 by the WNBA for chartering flights in second half of last season. The league's general counsel also considered termination of the franchise as an option for punishment.
That's crazy, bro.
That's in New York too.
That's so crazy.
I don't really watch the WNBA. Do you know if they've won anything lately?
I haven't seen nothing yet. I have been kind of following the story close, but I haven't seen nothing yet.
Well, I didn't expect the beginning of this to start off like that.
Yeah,
but
so pretty much what had happened was even their team owner was like, because you know how because I don't know 100%, but clearly WNBA players don't get paid the same as NBA players.
No, they don't.
When it comes to traveling, contracts, this, that, and the other, you know that, and that's what the sucky part is about
NBA
it.
players openly have spoken about themselves. So yeah,
right.
It's
so they're trying to treat their players better, and now they're getting punished for it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's exactly what I was about to say. They're trying to treat their players better.
Dude,
even the New York Liberty's team owner came out and was like, "Hey, this is the way we can get."
Bro, that was supposed to be so long ago.
But even the New York Liberty's team owner was like, "Hey, I got a way that the whole league can get free flights for playing each other throughout the season." Because I guess that's like been a problem with WNBA teams. They can't get like good as enough flights or like a private jet like the way that these NBA teams do. Yeah. But bro, and even the WNBA commissioner was just like,
Well, I mean,
anything else?
You probably have to look at the finances. If they're not getting paid well, it probably means that
free flights for the whole WNBA.
Yeah, exactly, bro. If they can't already supply that, how much are they scraping for money all the time?
Okay.
But again, the first part of this episode 65 has been more of a spark than I thought it was going to be. I was just trying to warm us up a little bit, but let's get into the quick hits.
Gotta bring that awareness, brother.
Yes. Welcome to the Sports You podcast, where we read you the sports news and
you listen to our stupid ass opinions. Ooh, that was perfect.
It worked quick on that time. Perfect. It worked better on that time. Let's start off with the first quick hit here. We have the Mavs defense stand tall as Warriors blow a 20-plus point second half lead at home. Luka leads with 34. Man. First impressions here, Steven.
I mean, yeah, the Warriors definitely pulled a choke job off, bro. Like, that's the easiest way to look at this because even when the game was in the final moments, they still had a shot to close it out, and they couldn't find a bucket, bro. Like, straight up. Even Steph went cold. Like, Steph was cold. All of the shoot. Andrew Wiggins was out there bricking. It was looking ugly, bro. And Mavs closed it out.
And I think that Steph Curry is also shooting like 42% from the field, which isn't too good as well.
Yeah. No,
like he's shooting that from three, and he's shooting that from the field.
His overall shooting percentages this year are down. Yeah.
Do you guys think that's going to be a problem for them in the playoffs when they go on these cold slumps like this?
Well, that's the whole thing. They say that, you just put more pressure, be a little bit more physical with Steph and Curry, and then he's going to be able to maybe put the points up, but not as an efficient level to where he's going to make them win.
Yeah. I think it could be a problem for them, low-key. Like,
same.
Because it's not that I don't trust Steph and Clay and Draymond, but the other guys around them, like, they have a good supporting cast, but they still haven't had the playoff experience yet either.
I think we had
that part they're going to be a step behind on. Like, they're core guys.
No, facts. I agree. I didn't think about that. It's always just the way that the Warriors played throughout the regular season.
They missed the playoffs last year.
Right, but just the way that they're playing as the team, the camaraderie, the companionship between the team, you always, like, overlook that, like, yo, none of these guys really been to the playoffs like that. No. Like, Otto Porter Jr., okay, but it's like, dog, you was chilling on the bench, like key.
You mentioned camaraderie. You mentioned, like, being together and working as a team, and I think Draymond Green plays a big role in that. Yeah, and I also believe that in the last pod when we were talking about this game, we all picked the Mavs, correct?
Yes.
No. Only you picked the Mavs, bro. Me and
no,
Giff were both.
Yeah, I did pick the Warriors. Yeah.
Okay.
I did pick the Warriors.
I just remember I know that I like the Mavs. I thought you picked the Mavs.
I picked the Warriors
because the defense. But no, it's just because Draymond's not there. It's a little bit different for that team.
Maybe.
He's a really, really big difference, not only as the flow. He knows where every guy's spot is. You know what I'm saying?
Defender.
They need all their pieces. They're going to go deep in the playoffs. And Draymond plays a big part in that. I think everybody knows that.
They do need him healthy.
Facts.
They need him to be healthy for the playoffs.
And this season is really proven, like, when Dre is not on the floor, this is really like, wow. Because for years everybody
the only time
always
we really ever got to see that was when you guys suspended that game for the finals.
Exactly.
That's the only time we really got to see it, but it wasn't really enough for us to be
I think when he was getting a contract too, like his new extension, he was not there for the beginning of those talks. And it kind of helped out that contract extension, if I'm not mistaken. But I also think it might have been after season ending too. But for some reason, that's what I kind of recall from my memory. I might be a dummy. But Gizzy, you want to bring us on the next one?
Kyrie led the Nets to win against the Milwaukee Bucks champions. The current NBA champions, the Milwaukee Bucks. And seeing Kyrie have 38 points.
And I think this
only playing like every other game, throughout the couple of seasons.
And that's why I'm like, it brings me
back.
I think we all picked the Bucks, right?
Yeah. I feel like
I don't think I picked the Nets.
I gotta go back and look at the
I think I picked the Bucks there.
I picked the Bucks.
Because
I might have picked the Bucks, high key.
I think this is really
remember
cool.
For sure. I don't remember for sure, but
I was watching
boy,
this game.
am I a fucking idiot? Because, man, I was watching that game as soon as I got home from work. Dog.
Dude, it was cool, man.
Kyrie was
lighting it up.
That's a perfect impression of that man.
Crazy.
And that was so cool to me is that we all thought about it. We all picked one side, and we're saying just because they only have Kyrie, and that's all they needed that day. It felt like. I mean, other people definitely put in, but man, this guy was definitely unstoppable. And I was just really surprised when I was like, and we all said this. I think we all picked the Bucks, but we all said that that Drew Holiday wouldn't stop Kyrie.
Yeah, that's the secondary. First thing I was thinking about. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, I definitely picked.
I was like, I'm glad I didn't say he was going to stop Kyrie because I'm like, bro, I'm like, nobody's even containing him by any means. I'm like, maybe they're getting a little close to him under the rack, but bro, nah, he's still his finish around the rim.
He's still got that fillet.
It's insane.
It was definitely awesome to see that happen. I think it was really cool how it kind of fell in this type of way, especially after the way that we were talking about it, that we were all picking one side, but this guy wouldn't be locked up. And it's true. That's the only person they had to focus on.
Bro, won the game.
And they couldn't lock him up.
Facts.
Lakers fall apart in the final minute versus Clippers. LeBron has a game-high 21 and Terrance Mann with 19 for the Clippers.
Wait, what the fuck? LeBron has a game-high of 21?
What does that mean?
That it was close.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
No, but I'm like,
I was like, wait, whoa! He hasn't gotten over 21 points this season.
Well, no, it's just he had the game high. Like, bro,
okay.
Like out of all players that played.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
Like realistically, bro, I don't feel like there's anything good I have to say about this game. I'm gonna keep
terrible.
it 100.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it 100. I have
Well,
no.
you know,
the whole game, how back and forth it was like, oh shit, like this is like prime, like.
But even the first half, the Lakers were looking fucking a little dead.
They were looking a little dead. And then the second half, LeBron Loki kind of like picked it up a little bit, but
second half looked for real.
Right, and that's the problem though. It's always LeBron that has to pick it up.
No, the thing is, these things don't happen consistently. Like
what do you mean?
saw.
From who?
The whole team.
Okay.
Like what you saw in the second half of that game, bro.
That's a team.
I'm like, we don't
That's
do
not-
this a full 48 minutes, and that's why we're so fucking bad. That's why our record.
Hold on.
Solved all these problems.
No,
I'm
shut.
just
Okay, hold up. You were saying in the second half. I feel like in the first half they had a lot to kind of go after, and then the second half that was the team that they've always showed to be like body language is terrible.
That's how they should look all the time. And then
I didn't like the second.
Once
half.
it got to the last minute, that's when they looked terrible. That's when they blew the game as usual. Cause like I'm saying, any game they keep close and that's worth watching like throughout the game, they're gonna blow in the last 2 minutes.
Do you?
They did that with the Mavericks.
Do you feel any type of way that the Lakers fans are starting to boo Russell Westbrook every time he touches the ball?
Yes and no. Cause I mean, no.
Okay.
No.
I think I would.
I'm sorry.
I said
but
in
no,
the beginning of the season
because,
though.
Like,
oh, go ahead.
Like no, because I respect Russell Westbrook for what he's done in this league. But at the end of the day, this is the Los Angeles Lakers, and you're being judged on what you're doing right now. Nobody gives a fuck about your MVPs. Nobody gives a fuck about whatever your accolades are leading up to before you put on this jersey. It means nothing because when you get in this jersey, we've seen plenty of players who've done that and more who've already walked in that jersey. So you have to come correct. I'm not gonna look, bro. He hasn't done what he needs. He's been very lackluster this year, bro. Very.
I don't want to talk about these cats no more.
I don't either.
I do want to say one thing that me and Gifton were pointing about the Clippers once we picked them last season, though, is their depth.
Yep.
And they've shown it once again without their stars that they can take out
Luke Kennard,
the
Amir
again.
Coffey.
They didn't guard Luke Kennard, bro. They never guard Luke Kennard.
Nobody guards Luke Kennard.
He should if he's wide open. They never, bro. Luke Kennard beat us like at least 2 or 3 games. No, at least 2 or 3 games in the last year and a half. Luke Kennard beat us like because he did something in the last minute and a half to beat us.
Yeah.
Because they are fucking standing next to him. He's standing at the 3-point line, throwing shit up, bro. And LeBron looking at, you see, them be the plays. You see LeBron looking out, and he's looking at Luke Kennard because nobody's next to him. But, I mean, the defense is shit this year. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Can we get off this Lakers team, please?
Utah Jazz. I'm ready.
Man.
Oh,
Utah
man.
Jazz win a close one against the Phoenix Suns, 118-114. Late turnover by Jae Crowder, refusing to pass it to Booker. It looked like, at least. And I put this in here, not only to recap the last one, but that felt like it was the main point, right? He could have went all the way back down with Devin Booker as the outlet pass already, and he could have definitely either tied the game or put him ahead. And I mean, I've seen Devin Booker do it many times.
Yeah.
So I think that was a big part. Of course, and we kind of said this
I
about
wonder
it.
Why Jae Crowder of all dudes would want to try and
Look,
play
I'm not trying to blow that out of
He had 2 chances to throw it to
I'm
him.
not trying
and
to
he
blow
fucked up
that out of
one time and he
proportion,
didn't
but
do it
that's
the other
something
time.
we should. I don't. That might be some.
like I understand DeAndre Ayton.
That could be something that shows his head in the playoffs.
I understand Mikal Bridges. Jae Crowder though.
No,
He don't got the ball like
it's
that.
Devin Booker, bro.
No, I'm
Yeah,
just saying.
you gotta give him the ball
No.
last second.
But to hear that, Jae Crowder overlooked Devin Booker twice. It's like, of all fucking people to overlook Devin Booker, like, you think you have that type of that green light?
Man.
You think Jae Crowder has that green light?
I'm
really?
a corner specialist.
That's what they need.
Head ass.
I think that we were talking about in the last pod about the impact of Chris Paul not being there, of course.
That's gonna be
I think everybody actually still picked the Suns because nobody picks the Utah Jazz on this pod.
Yeah, no,
I felt
fuck
like.
Utah.
I might have picked the Suns, but I don't think I did.
No, I for sure picked the Suns.
Because not you picked the Suns.
I for sure picked
Oh,
the Suns.
I meant to say Jazz, but anyway,
I definitely
that
picked the
one
Suns.
it felt like it was a really close game with Chris Paul. That game's easy raps, you know.
Yeah.
But without him, they still look even, and that's a main thing.
I mean, honestly, low-key, the Suns against certain teams without Chris Paul, they look a little exposed.
I still think the
Yeah,
Jazz are a
a
great
little.
team in the West.
You think more of them than me, bro.
I'm just saying that at least here's the thing.
They're
Chris
alright.
Paul might not be there in the playoffs.
Yeah, I.
He's shown that in the past.
Chris Paul might not be there in the playoffs.
So if
to be
he's not
honest.
there, even the Jazz can beat the Suns.
Hey,
That's what I'm trying to say.
Hey, we know.
Oh man! Oh man! Oh man!
We know.
Back-to-back
We
years
know.
on that ass.
Dog, we'd have had him the first run. If he didn't pull his hamstring the first time, we would have had Golden State. I swear to God.
Somehow you always lead everything
would've
back
had
to the Rockets, bro.
Nah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Anybody they could have drafted, if you beat them one time
We
this
had
season,
the second pick. What the fuck are you talking about?
Jalen Green.
Look at Evan Mobley.
bro.
But
He's
you
not
got
going to be
Jalen
that.
Green,
Look,
bro.
Evan Mobley's not going to be that good on your team.
He's
I don't
great.
think. I feel like no. Yeah, honestly, I don't know what big man is really gonna come to the Houston Rockets and be great. like that,
Exactly.
honestly. I'm sorry.
Like, I
You
like
guys-
Christian
you
Wood.
guys
So
are-
Christian Wood
Evan Mobley isn't going to do anything on your team. He's going to
Says
look
who?
worse than
Says-
Jalen Green.
says who?
Jalen Green would look cool on the Cavs too, bro.
Y'all
Yes,
ain't-
he would.
So that's what I'm trying to say. Like,
I
stop doing it off
no,
this
no,
one
no,
season
no,
where this
no,
guy's on a
no,
better team.
No, but the thing was, we needed a big man.
Bro,
going
did
into
Dwight
the
Howard
season.
even make an
Stop.
All-Star team when he was on y'all team?
No, he didn't.
No, I don't
Trash.
think so.
Y'all last All-Star was Yao Ming, bro. Come on now.
Our last All-Star was James Harden.
I'm talking about big men.
Oh yeah, it was Yao Ming.
Niggas sick.
No, wait, when where was Dwight then? Was he on the Lakers when he made it that year? Or,
I don't think he even made it on
I
the
don't
Lakers.
even think he made it on ours. Low-key, I don't know if he made it on our squad because he was hurt a lot.
I think he
That-
just did
that
it
year, he was hurt a
on
lot.
the Magic.
on the Magic.
hmm
Shit, God, we're getting old, man.
The last one here is Ja Morant, a contender for MVP.
No.
Morant averaging 27.6 points, 6.6 assists, 5.9 rebounds on 49%. Basically 50% shooting from the field. Steven, you wrote this one in there. You possibly had some strong feelings. Let's hear them.
Yeah. I mean, I guess my feelings partly came from, this kid's having a good year. And then last week we brought up DeRozan and we were talking about what do we think his odds could be if he could steal MVP too. So, I mean, like, this is another person having a good year, and I mean, I don't know DeRozan's scoring average for the season off rip, but this is Morant's top 5 in scoring this year.
Yeah,
and on top
most
of that,
definitely.
I saw something where someone posted D Rose's numbers during his MVP season. Ja Morant's numbers are higher than his. I think D Rose only had him in rebounds, bro.
Well, Derrick Rose didn't even put up that much great numbers. People had better numbers than him, but it was his story and the way that he was coming out and dunking on people.
That's fair.
His electricity was crazy. And I feel it from this guy, too. Yeah. And what was funny about this, I thought Gifton put this in there. And he put DeRozan last week. I was like, damn, bro, you just ready to crown everybody MVP.
Okay, I feel that.
So I thought it was funny. But anyway, so you believe that at least Ja Morant, more of a dark horse.
Yeah, I'll call him a dark horse for sure.
Oh, okay.
Because these other cats,
he's not winning MVP. We all know that.
Well, we have a Jokic topic.
No, cut the shit. We know he's not. We know he's not.
I don't even know.
Bro, I don't know because the media is
I don't even
pushing
know
him
who
right
the
now.
media's top 3 contenders would be right now. Bro.
Giannis, Jokic, Steph Curry.
No, not Steph.
It's not.
It's Joel.
Steph's not.
Oh, Joel. Yeah, Joel.
I'm sorry.
Yep,
yeah.
Joel.
Okay, I can deal with that. But yeah, Steph's not.
I think it's
Giannis,
Joel.
Jokic, Joel. I think it's
Joel's turn.
After what's going on this season, I wouldn't be mad. I
think it's going to be Joel's turn.
It could be.
So is Ja Morant a contender for MVP? I'm going to answer that question real quick. I think he definitely is.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to talk about it. All the media is talking about it in that way. And think about it this way. What else does he have to really work with? I understand we know that these guys are hoopers when it comes to the Grizzlies. Yeah. But really, who is he playing with? You know what I'm trying to say? Well, you're just talking about LeBron James. He's supposed to be the best player in the league, so on and so forth. And everybody knows that he's not, but at least he's top 5.
There's no clear.
They're great.
They're not. We would call him a borderline superstar, but when we look at the rest of the squad, we wouldn't say that about anyone else.
First All-Star.
They have good players though.
Well, they have really good players. I just want to kind of put a bow on it like this: it's really hard to win in this league. Even if you're LeBron James and put whatever you have around them, if it doesn't work, if they don't have the heart, if they don't have the effort the same way that these Grizzlies have, and I had them in my red pill. Remember that power rankings I had, blue pill, red pill. Look at it in the past.
They fit that for sure.
Episode 64.
I think that is definitely something that's going to be something to look at going forward. Is that it's hard to win this league. These guys are nice, and even though they don't have the blue chip type of people around them, they're gonna be putting up some.
They're not blue chips.
Who else is blue chip? And I think Dylan Brooks is still not back, and he's a hooper.
Yeah, Dylan Brooks, Kyle Anderson,
Steven
Adams,
their number 2, bro. Fuck
but Dylan Brooks is crazy.
He's a good player.
He's nice.
He's a good player, bro.
Like really nice, and he's D'ing up the guy full court.
Desmond Bane
on the other side. Desmond Bane is hard as hell.
Bro, he came out of nowhere for me.
He's nice.
He came out of nowhere.
He's buff as hell.
But to not call him blue chip,
he's not.
Why?
Because he had to work his way into. He wasn't starting when he first came into the league.
I was thinking, but I mean, I guess our definition of blue chip.
You have
like blue chip is straight up. You know what blue chip is, right?
Blue chip to me is the underdog coming in.
No,
because
that's
he has
red
the
chip.
Crazy. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Blue chip.
In the context of this, you have it backwards right now, bro.
Got it.
But it's all good. But so we're in agreement on that.
Okay.
And so for this guy, like it's really nice. I think that he has a lot of a story around him. But these Grizzlies, of course. Without having the people around him, and that's why I kind of want to talk about Jokic a little bit later. Is look at what they're missing, what they had to deal with. You know, they had a one-on-one conversation with like a players meeting type stuff. So ultimately, like this he's growing with all the people around him, and he's making it into a team thing. And I really like where these guys are going.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, that was great. It was a great little quick hit. That was long as shit, but let's get into
it's all good.
The reason why we do the damn show in the first place, the NBA. We got the Memphis Grizzlies at the Boston Celtics, March 3rd at 4:30 p.m.
Pacific time.
Well,
and
I'm gonna take the Grizzlies.
You're gonna take the Grizz?
Yeah, because I know, isn't Boston still on their win streak right now? I think they won like the last
Boston is still
8-9 games.
They've been playing well.
They've been playing very
whatever.
well.
Been pretty well.
Yeah, okay, who cares?
Damn.
I feel like that too, though.
See, that's right, because no. Wait.
Keep going, bro.
Regular season Celtics don't matter until it's playoff Celtics.
That's,
It doesn't. The Celtics can do so good during the regular season, but it doesn't matter if Jayson Tatum's not making it to like the Western Conference Finals.
What I'm saying is that's fine for you to say, but for me and Gifton to say that this isn't impressive is hypocritical because we've been talking shit on the Celtics for a long time
No,
now.
this is mad impressive. I give them that, but it doesn't matter.
But that's what I'm trying to say, that
Right.
that they need the props when the props is due. To intro this a little bit more, these are two hot teams here. You got the Grizzlies, the Celtics. Ja Morant just dropped 52. Jayson Tatum dropped 33. Derek White and Grant Williams in support dropped 18 on that. Celtics overcame a 17-point
Derek White
deficit.
has been such an underrated trade.
It's a lot better than the Evan Fournier trade that we were talking about last season.
He's fucking butt, bro.
He's butt.
I'm gonna get that right out of the way. He's
I was
fucking
excited
butt.
for it, and it did not work out.
Hell no.
It didn't work out.
Ah, shit.
That nigga Evan Fournier is
Jaylen Brown now has to deal with a right ankle sprain. It doesn't seem like it's too
Jaylen
bad.
Brown?
Yeah.
Another injury?
2 minutes and 48 seconds into the game.
That sucks. The Bugs been
I know.
kicking his ass this year.
Yeah, he's been out a few times this year, and realistically, the times he's been out is like I guess that's what's keeping me from being all in on him because I'm like, you niggas never have everybody there this year, and I have Celtic bias. I'm gonna keep it a G. I have Celtic bias as a Laker fan.
As a Laker fan, crazy.
Yeah, I have Celtic bias. So even
You got the
with
Celtics here? I got the
No,
Celtics.
I don't.
You got the Grizz?
Ooh.
I have the Grizz, especially if Jaylen Brown's not playing too. Yeah,
I
I'm
got
taking Grizz.
I got the Celtics, and this is why. It's at Madison. I think that
Wait.
Madison, excuse me. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
It's
I was
not
like,
Madison. What's the other
Boston
one
Garden?
called? Boston Garden. There you go.
TD Gordon?
Yeah,
that's my fault. That's my fault.
I heard Madison.
But I'm just saying, it's at their home.
Mhm.
These guys are rolling. They're playing really good defense. Overall, I really believe that they're gonna come in and come strong. So you got Grizzlies, Celtics here.
Yep.
Let me ask you guys this one as well.
What's happening?
Through Jayson Tatum's career, he's been able to get to the conference finals.
He's made
Hasn't been able to get into the ultimate goal, which is, of course,
Kyrie might have sold him a little
finals.
bit though.
a little bit.
A
little bit.
They kind of sold. Oh, that's
They're
what
both.
you're
They're
saying.
both
Yeah.
the,
That
they're both
Milwaukee
the
year,
same
bro.
type of
Yeah,
player.
that's
You
what
can't.
That
Yeah.
Milwaukee year, bro.
That's what you're saying. Okay, yeah.
He sold.
Nah,
them
you're
niggas.
right for sure.
Let me
if you guys will have me, I'd love to come back next season.
yeah.
What?
Let me ask you guys this
Wasting
question.
my
though.
fucking breath listening to that bullshit, bro.
Nigga played terrible against the
Motherfucker
Bucks.
got on, bro.
That was a failed experiment. But let me ask you guys this question:
Bro.
Who reaches
Man.
the finals first, Ja Morant or Jayson Tatum?
Ooh.
Can I
that's
go
a good
first?
one. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm picking Ja.
Mm.
Low key, I'm picking Ja Morant because I feel like in the
In the West, with your Lakers in the West,
Hey,
Look,
bro, who cares about the Lakers
look.
this season?
Stop bringing up the fucking Lakers, bro. We're not doing shit this year. So with regards to this year in the West, bro,
You gotta stop me.
he's a
out.
top 3 point guard in the West, bro.
You gotta. If you don't stop
Hey,
me
he-
out all the way, you still got a chance.
he sucks for
Shut
that.
the fuck
man.
up.
I hate
Oh,
LeBron James
shit.
right now.
Whoa.
Hey, we're talking about
Hey,
LeBron
you know
James
what?
being Bronny's like mentor
LeBron
type shit.
has been
I mean,
getting
that-
so many passes this year, low key. He's
Hey,
been
I
getting
gotta-
a lot of passes this
I gotta
year.
cut this out because we gotta stop talking about these Lakers. It's my
I
fault.
agree.
It's my
Yeah.
But yeah, so you say
So wait. So you're picking.
You think
Memphis.
Ja.
Go.
no, he thinks Ja
I
Morant's
say
gonna
Ja Morant because
reach it.
all right, with regards to the West, looking at guards, Ja Morant, it's hard to say he's not a top 3 point guard in the Western Conference right now, bro.
Facts.
With that, the
top one
Yeah.
Nah,
for
it's
this
not.
year. Yeah,
This
He's playing better than Steph this
Yeah.
year, bro.
This year.
If anything,
yeah.
Steph would be the number 1 because
because
Dame's not playing.
Dame's not playing.
So it's Steph. And he's playing better than Steph. He's the best point guard in the West right now.
He just had abdominal surgery. That's so crazy.
That is crazy, bro. I think that's crazy too.
Gifton. Who reaches the finals first?
I honestly think Jamal Murray reaches the final first.
Jamal Murray
before Ja Morant. Yeah.
Jamal Murray. Jamal
Can
Murray's
you
not
pick
in
someone
this.
in this fucking conversation, dude?
I mean, I'm just saying, though. There's nah, bro.
No one cares
The
about
West
Denver Nuggets right now.
Yeah,
Nah,
we'll
but
talk
dog-
about him later.
We'll talk about Denver Nuggets later,
Dog,
bro.
the West is tough.
It is,
I
but
don't think
Jamal
Ja
Murray
Morant- I don't
hasn't
think-
played in 2 years.
I
You think he's
feel
going to come back and win a finals?
I think it's gonna be somebody else, man. I honestly don't think Ja Morant has a great supporting cast, but it's not the cast that gets you all the way in
I
there.
feel like
for sure.
a good challenge for the Grizz right now, maybe the Mavs, considering
A
Luka.
good challenge for
Yeah.
them is definitely gonna be Phoenix.
Fuck them niggas.
I'm just saying.
Time-
That's nah.
Pick-
What?
pick-
No,
pick somebody.
Phoenix with Chris Paul.
I said somebody else.
Ja Morant or Jayson Tatum. You don't think
Yeah.
either of them?
Oh yeah,
Who
Jason
wins
Tatum.
the final first?
Probably
or
J-
gets to one first?
Yeah, probably Jason Tatum. Because the Celtics are gonna do whatever they gotta do. So if they gotta get rid of Jaylen Brown and get somebody in, then yeah,
you think
they're
you
gonna
think
do
so?
that. Yeah.
No, that's not gonna happen.
All
They've already had their chance.
Well, they did pay.
They still got it.
They paid Jaylen Brown already, but I mean,
They still got their chance.
Like we've been saying,
It's
he's
gonna
been
be a signing trade, so it doesn't really matter.
well. Jaylen Brown doesn't have to be. Well, yeah, his money's straight. So, like we said, Jaylen Brown being injured and all that shit, like he's been in and out with all the injuries. I mean, I don't know how much they will look at that and think about whether they should trade him, but that's something they could do. Yeah,
I thought
that's fair.
this was a really cool.
That makes
Okay.
him fair game.
I thought this was a really cool stat when it comes to the Celtics. At least, just kind of doing a little research here. Since December 31st, and this has been 29 games since that date, the Boston Celtics currently rank second in NBA wins, first in NBA plus minus, eighth in NBA offense, first in NBA defense, first in NBA net rating. So ever since then, they turned up the defense. I feel like started to believe in the offense in more of the fact that it's kind of like, all right, we got to figure this out because they've already continued to tell us that we're not going to be traded one or the other person. Yeah. And, I mean, we talked about Ja Morant kind of calling their own players out, making an example. Marcus Smart's been doing that for the Celtics this year as well.
Yeah.
Marcus Smart has been bullying the team.
I've been
He ain't
watching
calling nobody out.
these
That nigga's the
Celtics.
enforcer.
I've been watching these Celtics a lot, honestly. And Jayson Tatum plays with a lot of confidence.
He's a
it's
great
crazy.
player. He's a really good player.
So
bro.
much confidence, bro. It's insane. And if you look at this team, and they have to add one more piece. And I was recommending John Collins last year, but I don't think that was probably
Atlanta would have been
a bad
crazy
way.
to let that man go. Though.
Yeah,
I hope it was gonna work out, but looking at it now, it's kind of like, well, look at where.
I mean, I'm happy Atlanta kept him than Boston because it's just bro.
He was showing out last year, bro.
He was.
Like he was completely showing out. I respected John Collins before watching him in the playoffs, but after I watched him in the playoffs, I was like, oh yeah.
The whole Philly series, he was really
locked
showing
in,
out,
bro.
Yeah. He was really showing out.
I'm going to have to pick Ja Morant though, even though what I just said about the Celtics.
The West is
This
so
is why
tough,
though. This
man.
is, and that is the reason why. Because I'm actually going to go against that.
But they're young.
Listen.
Grindy.
The West Conference Finals, whoever comes out, I guess you could say, is more of a toss-up than the East. You have a lot of more dynamic teams on that side. The Bucks are going to be tough.
Yeah.
Of course, the Heat are going to be tough. And the 76ers are going to be tough, and then you also have the Nets.
In the East, it's like 4 teams, low-key, I think we would put over the Celtics.
Exactly.
Not for the Grizzlies.
So for the Grizzlies,
What
it's
4
kind of
teams?
like it's a toss-up with any team.
What 4
on the
teams
West.
get put over the Celtics though?
I just said 4.
He just went through a list.
Nets,
Shit.
76ers,
Heat,
Bucks,
and
and no, not the Bulls.
No Bulls?
Heat.
Heat for sure.
He doesn't believe in the Bulls as much as I do, but okay.
Well, we're gonna talk about the Bulls right
All
now.
right.
So we got Ja. You think Jayson Tatum?
Yeah.
On to the next one here. The Milwaukee Bucks are at the Chicago Bulls. You just mentioned the Bulls just right now, and how much confidence that Gifton even has in them, right?
Oh, man.
So let's see how you feel about this one, Gifton. Let's start with you. Will the Bulls show out at home, or will the Bucks continue to run the East? They won it last year, even though they're not in the top seed. I just wanted to clarify that part about the question, but go ahead and answer.
I honestly think the Bulls are gonna show out at home only because they have the record behind it. They have the play behind it. DeMar DeRozan has honestly been going crazy this whole season. People called it the worst signing throughout the free agency.
That's crazy.
And
that was crazy.
And now they're what, the third seed? Second seed? No, they're the second seed behind Miami.
Yeah.
They're the think about it. DeMar DeRozan and the Chicago Bulls are the second seed behind Miami Heat.
I wasn't expecting it.
He should have been in LA.
Like, I like Frank. I like Frank.
You go bring up the Lakers again.
Yeah, I like Frank Vucevic. I didn't really like. It was cool. I wasn't really a fan of it. I just straight kudos to the Bulls. I honestly, the Bulls have the camaraderie, the play, the bench, and the schemes to beat Milwaukee. I honestly believe that.
All right, so you got the Bulls here, and here's
Definitely
the
got the
thing:
Bulls.
it is at the Bulls' home court,
and they have the home court to do it too.
I think they do too. I'll answer it pretty quickly.
It's both ways, but yeah.
The Bucks just beat the Heat today, 120-119.
That was
Holiday.
That was luck.
Little floater above Bam. The last time these two teams have met, Grayson Allen put up that unnecessary flagrant 2 on Alex Caruso.
Dirty ass nigga.
We should expect loud boos and some physical basketball. Both teams also shot below 40% from the field.
I'd throw popcorn at Grayson Allen ass.
I would too. I would too. I want to ask you a question after this. Both teams shot below 40% from the field, and the two combined for 52 total free throw attempts. So, for me, I still think that the Bulls they're not fully loaded. I'm gonna go with the Bucks. They just got off of a nice win on the Heat.
Bro, they're not fully loaded, and they're the second seed.
Okay, I understand. I'm saying that they're gonna lose this game. Not only have they been losing these last couple of games here, it's not as hot as they were in the beginning of the season. But also, the Bulls right now against top 5 teams in each conference, 3-13. So this is a top team. We'll see how it goes. But overall, I don't believe in this Bulls team to be a great going forward inside of the playoffs. They're not going to make a deep run, in my opinion, because I didn't even have them making the playoffs like a permanent one, not a play-in spot. You know what I mean?
You didn't either.
I had a play-in spot. But not
in
the playoffs.
Look at them.
It's how it is.
Look at them.
They feast off of worse teams, but now they're gonna play a good team here. I got the Bucks, beating them at their house.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Did everybody pick already?
Did everybody pick?
Not you.
Go ahead.
Bring it in, Steven.
I'm gonna take the Bucks, bro. I feel like, this game was some days ago already, but this game was some days ago already.
Canes.
Some Canes, bro. Really?
Yep.
You love it though. But anyways,
Canes is
I
fire.
feel like, honestly, considering their game with the Nets was like some days ago already, they could low key still have a bad taste in their mouth over that shit too. And I think is this not gonna be like a primetime game either?
This one is
Or a doubleheader game
at 4:30, so not prime time.
But that might be a doubleheader.
There's gonna be a doubleheader.
Yeah,
There's a secondary game. I don't know.
It's
It's gonna be on the main
I'm
channel.
pretty sure it's on TV.
Yeah.
I
So
picked all the national games.
I don't think they're gonna. I think they will probably take it a little more seriously than whatever they were showing against the Nets, and I think they'll look like the team they should be. And if they do that, the Bulls probably won't be able to beat them, especially undermanned.
Lonzo Ball, Alex Caruso, both out. I think it plays a big part in that.
Is Zach LaVine still out?
No, Zach LaVine's back.
Zach LaVine's back. So it's just him and DeMar DeRozan and Frank and Big Frank holding it down.
Big Frank.
Kaminsky.
Fuck, how do you say it?
What?
Vucevic.
Nikola Vucevic.
Nikola
bro.
Vucevic.
Oh man.
I did
This
call him
nigga
Frank.
said Frank.
I did
Oh,
say Frank.
hell.
I'm done.
Man, my bad. Whoa, hey,
Bro said
excuse me, man. Nikola Vucevic. Why the fuck did I say Frank?
Bro
Man.
said
Hey, I deserve that one.
Like, who?
Whoa,
All right.
wow.
We also have the Toronto Raptors at the Cleveland Clap. Damn. The Cleveland
Were you
Cavaliers.
drunk when you typed that? What is
I
Cavalanche?
said it wrong.
Raptors,
I didn't type it wrong.
Scrappy,
March 6th.
Scrappy Cord takes on the Cavalanche. That's what he put.
No, I didn't. That's a
That nigga
that's
ain't
a
right.
Cavalanche.
Cavalanche.
You the Cavalanche. I hate you. That's not even how you spelled it. There's no L in the first half.
Bro, lying.
Cavalanche. Oh man. Hold up.
Stop it. Get some help.
Come on. Richard. All right, man. The Raptors, Scrappy Core, this is a question here, takes on the Cavalanche. Who overwhelms the other? Now, the reason why I put this in here is because I'm going to pick the underdog. I think I got the Raptors on this one.
Okay.
They've been having pieces coming back, as well as Pascal Siakam, even though he fouled out in the recent game.
You still think they got that championship pedigree?
Yeah. I think they got something that a lot of other people don't. Not I'm saying they're going to win a championship, but that they have a different type of mentality. Anybody that comes in, we have a chance to win, no matter what.
Yes.
So I got the Raptors here.
But that whole demeanor is gone. So I think I'm gonna honestly go with the Cavaliers, only because they did the Karis LeVert trade. It looks great. Look at Evan Mobley, Darius Garland. The whole team in general is just having fun. When you have Evan Mobley, like he went ISO today against PJ Washington. When you have Evan Mobley doing that, now granted PJ Washington's like, but he's not like trash, but it's like,
Well, he's a post. He's a post man.
Nah, but I mean, when you
He's
have
not
when you,
someone I'm
in the
hanging
paint.
my hat.
right.
Yeah.
But
I'm
when you
not
have,
pulling up
but when
somebody
you
on the
have,
perimeter.
but when you have your
ISO.
when you have your rookie doing that
To a third year guy.
to a third, fourth year guy, come on, bro. I got the Cavaliers in this one. The camaraderie is just outrageous over there.
Gifton's got the Cavs. Darius Garland, he mentioned that in his soliloquy here. Participated in the Cavaliers morning shootout ahead of Wednesday's contest against the Hornets, so he should be back during that game here. I don't know if he has a fractured finger that he might be able to play on, but we never know. And Raptors struggle against the zone defenses, and Cavs are a great candidate for that. Steven, what is your opinion on this game?
I'm gonna go Cavs too, bro.
Sons
Honestly,
of bitches.
bro, I mean,
Yeah, fuck you, Robbie.
I'm sorry.
The favorites,
I'm sorry.
man.
Like,
Pick the
there's-
favorites.
it's not even because they're the favorites,
For a reason.
bro. They're a good team.
Favorites for a
They're
reason.
still a good team. They're gonna be a playoff team, bro. The Raptors are still like, I just don't feel. I see no reason for me to put my money on the Raptors.
I'm
I'm
not
telling you, wait, hold
impressed,
up.
but I don't care.
They're
to
not
watch
a great
lot of-
team.
I'm not
Right.
saying okay. I'm not saying they are a great team. Is this Cavs team a great team though? I think they're okay.
I think they're a good, consistent
Now
team, bro.
Now I have
Yes.
them. I had them on the red
They're
pill
not gonna be
power rankings,
They're
right?
not gonna be biting their nails to see if they're gonna be in a playing game.
I'm just saying that these Raptors are a little bit hot. They've been closing games pretty well. And at the same time, I think they can be just as scrappy as this Cavs team. So that's why I wanted to bring up this matchup, because I think it's going to be a really cool overall game to watch. And at the same time, the Raptors might just steal one from them. And that's
Jared
because
Allen's
people have been
coming
doing
to
a lot
play.
bit better. Jared Allen.
Jared
No,
Allen's coming
that's
to play.
true. I just wanted to laugh at him like he is.
Jared Allen's for real.
You want to laugh at him.
He just got his All-Star.
'Cause he-
ain't
'cause
playing with these
yeah.
niggas, bro.
We got the Golden State Warriors at the Denver Nuggets, March 7th at 6 p.m. Let's start with Gifton here. I'm looking at this matchup, man. I don't really know how to go about this, but a lot of people, and we were talking about the top three candidates, it feels like Jokic is just thrown in there.
Yeah.
But let's think about it. We're talking about this with another team. I forget what team it was. That they were like a little bit shorthanded, or they were doing well with less. I guess it was Ja Morant.
Houston Rockets.
No, oh my lord,
Bro,
stop
stop.
talking about him. See, even
Shout out
him,
my
bro.
boy.
That's why I brought him on, man. He knows.
Fucking John Wall Betts.
I want to ask you though, Gif. Even though
What's
you
happening?
just brought that extra shit up, does Jokic need more recognition for the Nuggets' lack of help?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
1,000%. Because if Jokic was there, bro, they would probably be like an AC.
He needs more respect for it because I didn't realize Jamal Murray's still not back. I haven't
Bro,
realized
bro,
that he still hasn't
bro,
came back.
I just seen yesterday that they might come back like the middle of March.
Yeah, I'm like,
I had no idea.
I'm
I
like,
knew
niggas
he
been
was-
out a year
I knew
already.
He was out, but dog, he's been out for a year
It's
and
been
a
a
half,
year
and
already,
Jokic has
bro.
him in the what seed are they? The fourth?
Yeah, they still
The
haven't.
fourth seed?
I'm like, somehow
They're
they
the
haven't.
fourth seed.
Hey
Come
Google.
on.
Hey Google. What rank does the? Damn, I fucked
They're a
that.
top 4 seed, bro. I'm sorry, they have to be.
Hey Google, what is the Denver Nuggets seed on the?
This guy doesn't know how to do a sports show. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey,
Hey Google, where are the Denver Nuggets ranked in the NBA Western Conference? Fuck you too then.
hey Google, where does the Denver Nuggets stand in the Western Conference standings? Sixth place.
Oh my god. Oh
See,
shit.
I figured out. I just didn't know what to call it.
Damn.
Tell her standing.
Wow. Well, when I hear sixth, you know what?
They're
Nah,
still not a
because
playing
7th,
team.
8th, 9th, 10th, they're not. Yeah, they're not a
still
playoff
not
team. A playing
bro.
team.
And that's when Jamal Murray and whack ass Aaron Gordon.
No, Aaron Gordon's been playing.
Gordon's
MPJ
there.
hasn't been playing.
Yeah, Michael Porter's been hurt too.
So like I said, Gordon.
Yeah, he's playing like a bitch in the playoffs, bro. I'm sorry. That shit was
Oh,
unexcusable.
he said.
That shit was unexcusable. Nigga got them niggas sent
So
home.
he said like I said, Gordon.
What?
Yeah, bro.
That nigga's not great.
Bro,
Come
he's there, and he said he's not there. He's really not there. All right. I want to answer this real quick.
I'm gonna take Denver though.
You got Denver?
Ooh, shit. I'm taking Denver.
I'm low key leaning Denver myself, bro.
I'm gonna take Denver.
I got Denver. I got Denver too. I think it's pretty easy here. I think the Draymond not being there. What's wrong with you,
What's
man?
wrong with you, bro?
I'm sorry, he said my kid's here, Gordon.
Why is that
Shit is really sticking with me.
He's not that great. I don't understand why is that funny.
Bro, what's wrong with him?
Oh my god, bro.
Bro, he's there.
He's
no,
literally
I know.
just there.
I know.
Let me see this guy.
Oh,
They brought
shit.
that nigga for lobs.
Oh my god.
Nah, he
don't
don't even do
that
live.
there. He don't even do that there. Nigga be in the corner.
He's averaging 14 and a half and 5.8.
Bro, that's... I'm sorry, but what the fuck?
That's me.
That's fucking...
That's me.
14. Yeah, they need Michael Porter Jr. back. I'm sorry. This nigga... Grown-ass man. 14, Aaron. Doing all that crying about dunk contests. You averaging 14 points out
Oh
here.
shit, they lost today
To who?
to the OKC Thunder.
Niggas lose to the Thunder, bro.
Oh man.
Bro, he had 9 points.
Hey, Josh Giddey's crazy.
I'm not shocked, bro.
on 1 of 7 of 3.
Why is he shooting that many threes?
I don't know, man. Crazy. I'm going to have to go with this Denver Nuggets still
Yeah, me too.
at home. They just lost here. 5 days off of that from that game at least. I'm sure they get another win somewhere else.
My picking for the Nuggets has nothing to do with Aaron Gordon.
My biggest thing though is Jokic definitely does need some more recognition.
Yeah.
Yes, he
If
does.
you
Yes,
look
he
at the
does.
stories around the
Yes, he
league,
does.
people are doing less with more.
Yeah.
And again, he's silently trucking his way down the line. And hopefully,
just like he was trucking Markieff Morris, huh?
he did chuck him. It sucks, man, because that guy's still not back, and he's a nice little 3-and-D player.
It's been 4 months.
He shouldn't have came at Jokic like that. I'm sorry.
Nah, but that shit was dirty.
He's a nice 3-and-D player.
That was dirty.
Look, I respect Markieff Morris. He won a ring with us, but the Morris has got a reputation, bro. I'm sorry.
I
Jokic. I'm not
understand it,
going to sit here and condone what Jokic did, but at the end of the day, when you that type of nigga and then you be trying to get buck with niggas, and then one day somebody come at you the way you would have came at somebody. Hey, hey!
I feel no remorse for the actions. I think they were all well deserved, and shit went down. I don't think anything bad or worse about any player.
It's unfortunate he hasn't played since.
Yeah,
then,
it was
That's
wild.
sad.
It was wild to see him run into him, but at the same time, it's just like
Jokic said,
shit,
"I ain't about to be nobody's bitch this year.
Exactly.
I am the MVP."
Exactly.
Real talk.
Yep.
But for me, yes, of course, Jokic needs more recognition. We speak about it with a lot of different athletes when they have less and they're doing a lot more with it. Yeah. It's a really big thing to emphasize, especially when considering the type of potential that they do have. So, but with that being said, Gibson, you have anything else on this?
Go Denver.
Go Denver.
Denver Nuggets jeans,
Go
boy.
Denver.
We should put some money on.
I
this
used to
thing.
have them jeans when I was a kid too.
Man,
My man out here with the fresh Denver Nuggets jeans.
They
Sold
was my
himself out.
cousins. They was my cousins.
but that's
I was wearing them
episode
proud to school too.
65
Getting clowned
the-
like a motherfucker, bro.
This nigga is sick.
of the episode 65 of the Sports U podcast. Welcome back, Steven, once again. And definitely we'll stop doing that soon.
Hey, my
because
guy.
it's just
Hey,
gonna
clap
be
it up for my
competed
guy,
thing.
bro, because my guy is
Clap
here
it up.
for real. My guy,
It's time.
he is here.
For the
He
U.
is here. He is on
Coming
the
out.
U. Expect to see Steven all the time here on the U. And
Oh Lord Jesus,
it's a fire.
And whenever he comes
as
on.
Turn it up,
always,
On fire.
if you like this video, go ahead and comment, like, and subscribe to the video. Damn, I'm low-key a little intoxicated. Man. And remember, support the U.
Y'all have a good night, everybody.
Dom DeMarco.